this up. I don't know, man. I don't understand. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. And I'm sorry I'm delaying. I'm trying to, every time I upload these or every time I'm live, I select public. But then when I'm done, I still have to wait for it to process before I can make it unprivate. So people miss part, you know, I'm trying to see what else do I need to do? Like what else? I'm in YouTube Studio, which is where you control a lot of the stuff for your video, and just looking at settings and trying to like what else do I need to do? Like what else do I need to do? Like I didn't even put a description on this. It didn't give me a thing to add a description for the video. I need to add a description, and I don't see it. The video registering back behind, like in where you would do stuff to it, change the thumbnail, maybe you misspelled the title, go back in and redo stuff. I'm not understanding what I'm not doing, you know. Anyway, whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't have that answer. I just don't have it. Just don't have it. Just do not have it. So, um, let me just come over here so I can see if the stream is at least live. Let's see, get rid of that. Bring this up and go to what? Okay, there's the video. And let's see, one more try over here where it says manage videos. Let me see if there's anything saved, shared, edit, and edit advanced setting in studio, delete. No. What does it mean to edit? Add description, visibility, public. There it is. So it should be public. Like, don't play with me. You confusing me, what you say to me, don't play with me, don't play with me, cause what goes around comes around, what goes up must come down. I need to add a description. Ooh. Let's see, just give me a moment, folks. This is a review of my activity today at the Goree. I knew it was going to spell wrong. Oh, no, here it is. Slave Island in Dakar, Senegal. Period. The Jedi Live. The Jedi Live. Period. Thumbs up and share the video, everybody. Thumbs up and share the video, everybody. Period. Thanks. Okay. Oh, tags. Senegal. Goree Islands. Okay. All right. Do remember to thumbs up the stream, everybody. And what I want to do, I'm on this. So, okay. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. And I have some fresh papaya here that I'm eating. Because that's what I could do inside. Fresh papaya. Fresh papaya. Mm-mm-mm. And I have some juice here that I poured into this bottle that is from the baobab, baobab tree. I probably said it wrong again. My brothers are gonna strangle me. It's so delicious, y'all. I can't even describe the flavor of this juice to you. You just see paradise when you drink it. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, why we are gathered here today, saints? We are gathered here today, saints, because I I put I did a very long I did a long live earlier. I was streaming live from Goree Island today, which was my main outing. I also forgot to brush my teeth. Ignore that detail. Um, and which is the it's one of the, again another one of those slave dungeon locations here in West Africa, the scene of the crime. Wait. And so it was one of the things that I wanted to see while I was here in Senegal before I go to Gambia, and as well as the African Renaissance statue. I did not get to the African Renaissance statue today because when we left, because you have to take a ferry um, over to the island, to Goree Island, the slave island, and obviously you have to take it back when you're done. And so, just the time that it was and all that stuff when we left there, and but the deciding factor, the coup de grace, if you will, was the fact that the wind gusts were up a little bit. I when I go to the African Renaissance statue, I wanted to I have my drone that I wanted to put up, and I wanted to circle the statue and be talking about it, in that video shot. And this particular drone can stand up to 28-mile-per-hour winds, and I felt like the wind was probably a little higher than that. Plus, flying it here in Africa for the first time, I don't want any issue. Certainly not at the African Renaissance statue. So just watch your tone. So inshallah, I'll do that tomorrow. That's what I'm intending. I wanted to come because when I haven't watched all of the live stream that I did today, um, and I just wanted to talk about some of the things that you don't know, and also to let you know that there's a lot of filming that I've not just today at the island, but there's other filming that I've been doing, in cars and in locations and doing stuff that I will present to you in either recorded videos or in live videos where it's me on camera plus the stuff, showing you the videos and talking about them and stuff like that. But I have to do that once I hook up my PC. So for now, I've been, and those would be a treat for you, you know. And today was really was really special to be able to do that live while I was out. I thought was really a bonus because I didn't even think about it because I don't have, I still haven't gotten a SIM card for my phone, that the other phone that's unlocked that I didn't lose. And so I just, I wasn't even thinking in terms of my phone in that regard, other than just to film stuff. I also had my GoPro camera with me, and but my brother said, "Listen, we can just hook it up to the Wi-Fi on my phone, like the hotspot type piece." I'm like, "Can we go live with that?" He was like, "Yeah." So we did, but we had problems because the network that was out there, there was no, it just wasn't a good area, you know. And plus, like I said, the wind was up, and I think that interfered with it to some degree. But we got a lot of footage, and I think you'll enjoy the three parts that are here on the channel from today's events. um, what I want to say to you, and one of the videos that you won't see until I do the recorded stuff, is when I was at the slave dungeon, and our tour guide was taking us through, and the various rooms that we were going in. He would explain how, this room they kept the women, in this room they kept the men, in this room is where they fed the men that were sort of like the Mandingo class, but they might have been a little underweight, so they only fed them beans in this particular room. And then there was this one little hut. It wasn't big enough even for really it was probably not big enough for even a child, really. And I went into it. You have to crouch down and get in there, and I went in there and sat in there just to feel it. And then the tour guide let us know that Madiba, or Nelson Mandela, that Madiba had visited the island. I forget what year he said that Nelson Mandela was there, and that he um, went into this little nook that I'm telling you about, and he sat in there for an hour, you know. And I thought, I totally got it the moment he said that. Like, that just made sense because Nelson Mandela was incarcerated for many years, and his cell was not a big cell, but it certainly wasn't as small as this thing that I'm telling you about. And I could just see him remembering his own confinement and being like, let me just place myself there and experience that. Um, it was maddening, man. And what I was most struck by is the number of white people that were on the ferry going over to the island. And we got to the island, there they are roaming around, and it's families and it's kids and it's couples and shit. And I'm just like, why are y'all even here? That was my big thing. One of my big things, certainly in my top three. It was one of my big things. Like, why is your white ass here? Why are you here? And but for the fact that my GoPro had the battery eventually went down on it. I charged it before we left, so I got a lot of footage. The ferry ride, all the process, I got it all for you. The car ride there, who was driving us, all of that. And but for the fact that the GoPro battery ran down, I really was gonna recollect myself and find, just, I'm very good with energy, and I would have known the right white people to pick and to approach, and just ask them, why are you here? Why are you here? It's a valid question, and it should be answered, because it's like, this is a crime scene, essentially, that you're the perpetrator. So are you here to admire the evil work of your ancestors? Are you here to dance on our suffrage? Um, is this just some holiday for you? Just something to do just because you were in Senegal? Like, why are you here? Because this does not have the same meaning for you as it does for us. Why are you here? Is what I would have wanted to know. So there was that. Um, to be in those spaces, I've watched a lot of this stuff on YouTube over the years, and certainly in the years leading up to my journey here to Africa. And but to be in those spaces of the ancestors, to know what they went through, to be standing in the spaces and see how what the space is, how big is it, how tall is it, how whatever. um you want to you want more, you almost want it to come to life. And don't forget the thumbs up, everybody that's watching. Thumbs up, hit the like button, thumbs up. And one of the rooms, he said, this is where they kept the men, and that this room was like it wasn't a very big room, and he was like, this is where they would keep 30 men at a time. And he thought, how do 30 dudes fit in here? Like what? And you know, he talked about how the older women, they would sell them for a cheaper price than the younger women, and what they did with the pregnant women, and of course the White Devils had their quarters up over all of this, so they're literally walking on top of you practically. Um, but when we got to the where you go to the door of no return, that's when I was really like at my most furious. And my brother recorded me. He went through the door and then got down on the jumped down, and he was filming up at me to just film me. And what came out of me is something that you'll get a chance to see, in the not too not too distant future. I spoke from the heart as I always do, so I don't know everything that I said, but one of the things that I know I said was, you know, my birthday is in a few days. My birthday is the 25th of this month. I said, and here I stand in 2023, having come from America, the seat of white evil, to testify that this is not just what we're witnessing here at this castle, this island, is not just history. It is a marker in time of an ongoing crime. And being one from America, I testify that their oppression, their evil has not stopped. It's the same thing up till as I speak right now. And I said from this place, and there was white people, and I'm loud on purpose. I said, and I proclaim from this place on this day that the white man is the devil. And I said, they didn't think or consider that the sons and daughters of these slaves would one day return. And here I stand. I'm a son of Africa who has returned, and I stand here in the shadow of the ancestors. Here I stand. It was very powerful, and I began to cry. And then I just put a fist in the air, And there's some other stuff that I said that I don't remember. And that was powerful, you know. It was powerful. Never accept, I don't care where you are, you got to get a backbone as an African person, you, the individual. Never allow this statement, the following statement, in your presence ever again in life, in that nation. We're all the same. No, the fuck we're not. A, because we're not, and B, because your white ass made it such that we're definitely not the same. because nobody has the same history as us. No one. No one has gone and is going through what Black African people are going through across this earth at the hands of white people. No one. And for all of the, and don't ever accept when they say the Holocaust, when these fake people who call themselves Jews are saying this, because there is one Holocaust, and that is ours, that is ongoing. Their moment of, I don't know what to call it, you can Google it, lasted three and a half to 4 years tops, and it was over in one place, perpetrated on them by one man and his minions, if we believe that. And then it was over. But they tried to give it the same elevation and legitimacy and make it seem as though the horror of it was somehow anywhere equivalent to the suffrage of African people. And we reject that out of hand. Viscerally, we reject that. We don't allow it in our presence. We won't even hear it. For all their screaming, this is anti-Semitic, that's anti-Semitic, that's, you're anti-Black, you're anti-Semitic, because we are the Semites. It is us. It is us. We are the Semitic people. It's us. Damn it. Bismillah. No one else can make the claim. For whatever suffrage goes on to anybody else across the earth, it's a paper cut. It's a paper cut compared to what has and is happening to African people. No one else has the stories that we have. No one. No one. So reject that. Don't allow it. That's the part you can play. That's what you can do as an individual. So if you're thinking there's nothing you can do and you feel hopeless and powerless, I just empowered you, gave you something you can do that's effective and powerful and meaningful in the overall struggle against the oppression by these demons. And we must continue to indict and persecute for their crimes. So you have to wage psychological warfare. And for me, today, it was proclaiming often and loudly across that whole damn island, the white man is the devil. Because it's a statement of fact. It just is. And I took many pictures and other video, bismillah, that would be coming, that I will be sharing with you, inshallah. Besides that, the island had its own beauty. And even when we were leaving and we were traveling back to the mainland, Dakar, on the ferry, it's only about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. I said to my brother, I said, isn't it just ironic that the way you get to this island is by a ship? Here we are on a boat. You know, just thought it had its own whatever. And you'll also see in the live streams that I did do, the 3 of them that are on here now. Before this video, there's 3. It's a 3-parter of the whole being out there today. You'll see the transacting business that I did out there. As soon as I stepped off that ferry, I must have been a mark. Because here came this sister. Her name was Aisha. Brother, how are you? Welcome home. I am your sister. I am Aisha. You have to come to my shop. My shop, you have, and then you just have to come out of nowhere. You have to come to my shop. I'm like, okay, I'll come to the shop. Okay, I'll come to the shop. I'll come here. y'all, they fleeced me, yo. They fleeced me. Um, I I didn't go to shop. I just was going to see the island and maybe some incidentals, maybe some, maybe I get some fruit here or there. In fact, I did have some bananas while I was out there, very delicious. Um, and if I saw a bracelet or a necklace or something, I might, but I wasn't intending to, and but the irony is that eventually I was intending to buy some African, pieces, some tops and bottoms and some, stuff. Um, Rather it be in Senegal or in the Gambia, but I just wasn't planning to do any of that today, But alas, there I was, and you'll see the footage of that. It's in those live streams that are on here now. You don't have to wait for those. So that was interesting. Um, and I have to give it over to the women because as someone who has run my own business and ironically a retail business, I get it, but they're very pushy or persistent. I don't want to say pushy, persistent. You know, um, they're very kind, but they're very persistent, and they make themselves almost irresistible because they're so kind. And then we were running out of time before our tour was about to start. And the sister that I had lined up that I was going to see last, whenever I did anything, she was still trying to get me to come to her. I'm like, I can't. I still got to go to Aisha first, and I just don't have time to come to you. I just know I had already gone to Aisha, but she was thinking I wasn't going to come back. I said, I'm a man of my word. I'm coming back. Wallah, I'm coming back. So we're leaving. She goes, brother, here, I give you this as a gift, and she came and put it on me. That's why I'm still wearing it, because I don't know how to take it off, because I'm not the one that put it on myself. Because I had on my necklace of knowledge and wisdom that y'all know I wear, and I took that one off. But I don't know how to take this one off, so that's why I'm still wearing it. But she gave this to me as a gift. And then when I was buying my stuff from Aisha, I was buying one dark one and one light one, and she gave me another dark one as a gift. SubhanAllah. Um, these I already had. I bought these in California sometime before I left, from another sister that was outside the 99-cent store. And I just thought, let me find something to buy from this sister just because she was out there doing her hustle, and it was all fine. But um, yeah, but I got some items. You see me in the video purchasing the items, but I'll just try and show you some stuff now. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. Let's show some unity. And I'm going to talk about the unity in the family and the love that I've been enveloped in since I landed here on Thursday. This is what I want for all of us. But what you can do for right now to exercise that is hit that like button. Do it now. Let me get this so I can show you. I also want to say thank you before I forget. I want to say thank you again to everybody who was here last night on the live that we did last evening and who donated on my Cash App. Thank you guys so much for your love. I thank you for that. Well, let's just start here at the beginning. So here is a pouch that I bought, just like, that I can just wear across me, like, keep it G. And then this will be like for my phone and, little knickknack pieces, my, yes, sir. ¿Qué quiere? ¿Comida?
Comida, sí.
No quiero comida
Bonita
ahora.
comida.
No tengo hambre
I
ahora mismo.
swear it's not any type of comida. It's the
Es
meat
especial.
comida, especial. You just
Especial.
have to
Pero
taste Brother, these people, they can wait.
Okay,
Yes,
mashallah.
just tell them after.
My
Right.
brother is insisting,
You have
everyone.
to stack up.
So we are going to pick this up in probably in the next 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
It's still early
We
for
have
y'all
time. Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to sit down. You feel me? That's what y'all need to do. You feel me? I feel like y'all need to just chill, homie. No, anyways.
Guess what?
So I'm gonna go.
Malik is watching you downstairs too. He's the one that told me you were live.
Oh, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. All right, everybody. Y'all heard it. That's what's up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm about to go downstairs and eat. I'll make sure I get a picture of the meal, of the delicious meal, so you guys can see.
Give him a shout out.
So, who was it?
Malik. Give him a shout out.
Malik. A big shout out to my brother Malik. Big shout out to you, brother. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Here I come. I'm on my way, Malik. I'm on my way, brother. I'm on my way right now. I'm on my way. And stop. 44%. Okay, so that's the word, everybody. So I'll come back. So just be looking for your notifications and we will adjourn at that time. I love you all and I'll see you soon.